marketing at its core is a battle of philosophies. You know what I'm saying? You talk to 6 different marketers, they have 6 different strategies. They believe that 6 different things should be the lead into it. None of them are really wrong, right? None of us are really wrong. It's just about like, you know, where do you want to start? Like, what do you want to kind of kick things off with?
Right.
Our marketing strategy usually revolves around, like Sean said, content first. We start everything with content. Content helps us figure out who likes you. It helps us make sure, to his point, there's shit for people to come back to. There's no point in spending money if when they get to your page, it's 2 pictures of you from 2019 and like, you know, I don't know, a random meme or some shit. You know, waste of money.
That was so sad, bro. Because I've seen it so many times, bro. Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
It also always starts with content. Content builds a foundation. From there, once we see things moving, pay advertising, right? To Sean's point, it's probably in like 60 to 80% of the campaigns for a couple different reasons. One, you can't be gatekeeped out of running ads. Anybody could wake up today and start running a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad. So it's one of the few marketing strategies alongside content and some other things where like no one can stop you from doing.
Zuckerberg will take your money.
You will take your money, exactly, bro. They all will take your money. And that's the good thing about it. Advertising was here before Facebook ads. It was here before I learned how to run ads and Sean learned how to run ads. And it's going to continue to be here. Every single platform, if you pay attention to it, new or old, they all always build towards eventually having some type of advertising system. So it's one of the few skill sets that if you learn it today, you probably will know how to run ads forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just about transferring the concepts and the KPIs over to whatever the new ad platform is. Like when TikTok ads came around in like 2019, 2020, it took us like 4 months, two to 4 months to get good at them because like from a core concept, they looked exactly like Facebook ads. If they were measuring the same KPIs, you know what I'm saying?
I'm curious, like on that note, how they look, because I know a lot of people will just like, are the ads different than a regular piece of content, or are you just dropping a bunch of content organically, and then the ones that seem to be responded to well, you turn that into an ad?
Yeah, and the best case scenario is that. I mean, there are situations where you know you try things out and you just kind of, you know, maybe we get 5 pieces of content that haven't been posted from the artist and we run them cold and see what kind of kicks off from there. But the best case scenario is the artist makes content, they are dropping content consistently, something starts to organically spark. And it doesn't have to be crazy. A lot of people think it has to be viral, but it could be like if you're posting
more than average.
Yeah, exactly. If your videos usually get 100 views and one gets 300, like we're like, okay, like something's happening here. You know what I'm saying? This is worth being amplified. And so, you know, you set the ads up as a very direct. You're literally buying data. You know what I'm saying? You get to keep the data. Once you know what to do with data, it changes so many things for you. And then from there, we build into just influencer marketing, because we look at influencers as the representatives of different segments of culture. So if there's a particular culture space that you want to tap into, you eventually have to go through some type of influencer. And we use influencers very loosely. So we look at influencers as like actual people influencers, like let's think of like a dancer or a skater or something. And then we also look at influencers as like meme pages and music pages. You think about like Our Generation Music or something like that, where like they're influencers in a sense because they have a community of people that they do have influence over. So it's like if you are, you know, a person that's seeing from your content and maybe your ads that, I don't know, like 18 to 25-year-old women like my music, they seem to be resonating with it. Our next thought is like, okay, well, where do 18 to 25-year-old women pay attention to on the internet? Well, we know they like makeup. All right, cool. Let's go find some makeup influencers to introduce the music to a larger segment of their audience, and then just kind of rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's the beautiful thing about marketing. Once you get like that core kind of like build down, you can literally enact it in any niche, you know what I'm saying, or any community.
From there is like just knowing what to watch and having the ability to see it in the first place, right? And being able to see it, and then you see it. First you can see it, and then you can see it faster, right? So then you can make moves faster, because there's always windows, and you don't know that you might be missing out on a window if you don't know the windows existing, right? So yeah, now, and I think you kind of touched on something. Our sauce, well, one of the areas I would say is our sauce. The way we approach influencer campaigns, we've learned over time, is just way more granular and just different than a lot of other people. People generalize it, or I'm just going to throw it to these same few artists, or these influencers that I manage or whatever. But it's like every song and every idea and concept has a different match, right? Just like the algorithms, we're really just doing a matchmaking dance, right? I'm trying to match you with a piece of content that you like on the other end. I'm just trying to make sure it works, right? So y'all can spend time. It's the same with an influencer where we built a lot of great influencer relationships because we were A&Ring influencers the same way people A&R artists. It's like, oh, no, you'll be great for this song. Not only will you be great from the song, based on what I see works for you, you should actually try this type of video. And then you do that type of video. I remember with 24K Golden, we had a chick that, she was doing $1 million per video. But then when we constructed an idea for her, she did like 60 million views off of it.
Damn.
So she was taking our campaigns for a good minute.
So what was the difference in the video? Like what type of video was she making? And then, how did that?
We noticed that people really liked when she did stuff around hair, right? And specifically color. And like that was really, it was this Russian chick. I can't remember her name right now. But that was like the main elements. And then we worked and built something that made sense for the song around that. But she would do all these like crazy skits and the stuff with her boyfriend. We would use both of them. They had different pages and sometimes we'd be together. And that stuff was cool. But I'm like, nah, bro, just you. And then like, nah, this super simple video, I just know it's going to go to this one. And then there was another one. It was a girl who had like, she probably had 5,000. If it had 5,000 followers, gave her $50. But I was just like, I know this is going to go. And I think it was for Johnny's campaign. Yeah, I think it was Johnny. That one did like 1 million and she had never gotten over like 10,000 views or whatever, but you could see it. And we even had an instance where we bought we Amazon, got her address and everything and sent her like a costume to wear.
I forgot about that.
Oh, shit.
Exactly. Like, we were getting really like
Damn.
deep with it, right?
They were really,
they knew.
They were really A&Ring these fucking influencers.
Yeah.
Crazy. I forgot about that.
Damn. Content A&Rs.
Yeah.
That's kind of a,
It's a bar.
Bro, it's stock,
kind of
bro.
a cool.
It's stock. It's the same way you could look at an underground artist and see that, hey, 3 years from now, you might be somebody. So let me get cool with you because 3 years from now, I might want you on my podcast, right? Same thing with influencer, bro. Sometimes you can look and see, hey, based on like your work ethic and your quality of content and the way you engage with your audience, I can see that you're going to still be here a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. You might be at 5,000 followers a day, but I can see that 3 years from now, you might have 5 million, And so then it becomes the relationship thing where you get in early and sometimes you, like Sean said, we've gotten viral videos for like $20, $50 before just by being early to someone. And
not that lucky shit. Like I know that this is gonna go. They just don't know that this is gonna go.
Oh, it's clearly like you're sending costumes to people. It was very calculated, obviously. It was not lucky.
I'll be real. I think sometimes a mix. Like sometimes you just see someone.
I ain't saying we never got it.
Yeah.
It's a part of it.
Sometimes you'll see and you'll be like, bro, like, I don't know what it is 100%, but like you're just doing things right. And so I'm gonna have some faith and use you for this campaign. And you're not charging a lot. So might as well see what's gonna happen. And then 2 years go by and they're an influencer with 2 million followers and they'll respond to our DMs, they'll respond to our emails, they'll take our campaigns a little bit more seriously. They'll actually put energy into concepts that they want to execute around the songs. And so
because you tapped in with them early.
Yeah, early.
And so shout out to micro influencers one time. Like tap in with them.
Yeah, I love the micro influencers.
Seriously.